Hi everyone, it's Taylor Harfide here. Sorry we're starting a bit late today. I had a little bit of trouble with my 1.5-year-old, so his dad and himself are currently going through a bit of a hard time in the room next door, so I apologise if you can hear some crying in the background. I've also got Toy Story on as well in the background, so I apologise for any interruptions that might come up. As you can see, I'm not even wearing any makeup. I'm in what I've been wearing all day. That's just my life. It's not too glamorous. But thank you so much for joining the call tonight. And this topic tonight is all about using essential oils for pregnancy and after birth as well. So I'm not sure if, I think we might have a few newbies joining the call tonight. So for those who are new to essential oils and don't know what they are, we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to be speaking about which brand of oils I choose to both personally use with my own family and that I choose to share with and work with as well, and why I choose to use them and what the difference is with their standard and their quality. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how essential oils, this brand in particular, how they can be safe for us to embrace in pregnancy and after birth. And then we're going to go through 11 of the main essential oils and blends that you can use throughout all the stages of labour. Most of them you can use the whole way throughout. And then particular ones you can use to help ease pain and discomfort during labour, and then also for postpartum aftercare as well. And we'll briefly touch on breastfeeding tonight as well, and some little remedies and different oils you can use to help with that as well. And then after that, you're also going to learn how you can embrace the essential oils and open up your own wholesale account as well. So I've got my own wholesale account. Anyone can do it. And you get 25% off retail cost. So it's awesome. It's my little one down there. So tonight I'm going to be sharing with you a slideshow. There you go, sweetie. Okay, so let's just open up the slideshow. He thinks he's stuck, but he's not. Alrighty, so okay, so he thinks he's stuck, but he's not. Just go to okay. Sorry about that. I told you we'd probably get interrupted. So essential oils for pregnancy. Okay, so why essential oils? Why do we choose to use essential oils in this day and age? And why do we choose to use them in our pregnancy as well? So essential oils contain hundreds of natural compounds that may have many health and healing properties. They're safe, effective, and an affordable alternative to synthetic remedies. They have the ability to treat the problem versus just masking the symptoms. And it's giving you the option to take informed self-care by playing a proactive role in your health. And it's safe for the whole family. So I only began using these particular essential oils when my little one was 6 months old, and I've been using them on him ever since. So if you use them in the right way and you dilute them as well, you're being safe about it. You know, the whole family can embrace it. So what are essential oils? So they're pure extracts from plants, and they're up to 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So if you think of a cup of peppermint tea, for example, you would only need 1 drop of this particular peppermint essential oil to be equivalent to having 28 cups of peppermint tea. And, you know, just smelling a bottle of peppermint essential oil for yourself, you'll realize that for yourself. And it tastes delicious as well. So they're nature's defense mechanism for plants and cells. So if you just look up to the top right-hand corner, you'll see a picture. It's actually a zoomed-in picture of a lavender plant. So those little white sacs, they're what we call the essential oils. They're the essential oil sacs. And when the plant's coming into a threat, so whether it, be a bug or a chemical or toxin that's going to harm it, that's when those essential oil sacs release the volatile compounds, and it's the plant's natural defense mechanism that kicks in as those oils release. That's protecting the plant from whatever that harmful substance might be. So the essential oils that I choose to work with are called doTERRA. You may have heard of them. Yes, honey. He thinks we're going. He's just bought me the keys. So the difference with doTERRA is their quality and their potency. So doTERRA has established a standard of purity known as certified pure therapeutic grade. You probably won't remember it, and you don't need to, but all you need to know is that these are the most purest and potent essential oils that you can find on the market. And just by simply smelling a bottle of your first essential oil, you'll realise that the quality is very different with these oils. So the plants are grown and oils are harvested in their natural habitat. And because they're of this therapeutic grade and they're so pure, you'll actually find that they work on all three levels. So they can both work on a physical level. So, for example, in pregnancy and morning sickness, it can help relieve the nauseousness. But the oils also work on an emotional and an energetic level as well. And then if you look at the little picture down here, you can see there's a picture of a cell. So the cell's got a virus inside it, and it's got bacteria around the outer membrane. So it's only pure therapeutic grade oils, essential oils, that can actually cut through that cell membrane and work on that cellular level. So when they're working on a cellular level, they're not just masking the symptoms of the threat, or in this case, the virus that's inside the cell. It actually has the ability to completely wipe out and kill the virus that's inside there. Whereas synthetic essential oils, and, for example, in this case, say, it's winter or something and we're getting a bit of a cold or something, we go to the doctors, and what do they generally give us? Antibiotics. And antibiotics, they can't work on a cellular level because the body doesn't recognise them, because they're not pure, they're not plant-based. So they can only ever mask the symptoms that are around that cell membrane. So pure essential oils work on a cellular level. So that's what you really need to remember. Ways you can use the doTERRA essential oils. Okay, so that's internally. So that might be adding a couple of drops to your water and drinking that daily. There are a few particular ones you can just pop a drop under your tongue. And then there's some, especially for the ones that are a bit more hot, things like oregano or tea tree, or even something like a ginger in the case of pregnancy, is really great to embrace using veggie capsules. So a lot of people look at me strange when they hear me asking them about veggie capsules. Not too many people know about these veggie caps. You can find them just at your pharmacy, but doTERRA does sell them as well. So they're just made out of vegetable fibres, and they're just empty capsules. And you can literally play your own doctor and have some fun in the kitchen at home and just make up your own little concoctions with the oils to treat whatever element you might be trying to fix. So having it internally can nourish the whole body, including the digestive system, the mouth, the throat, liver, and urogenital tract. you can apply them topically. So applying them to the feet, or in this case, the soles of the feet, is the best place to begin because it can enter the bloodstream within 30 seconds. And a lot of the time when I say this in a class, I get a lot of people raise their hand and say, you know, how can that be true? Or I don't believe that. And it's not until we get into the middle of the class and we actually share the oils, and just by people smelling an oil or placing one drop on their skin, then they understand. Then they go, okay, now I get it. That, you know, it is powerful. It is strong. So other great places to apply them topically are the insides of the ankles, purely just because that's one of our reflexology points. So it's another great place for the oils to enter the bloodstream quickly. Insides of the wrists, behind the ears, back of the neck, over your chest, and massage your head or any troubled areas. So just one drop can service every cell of your body. So if you know you've got sensitive skin, and especially always for children, you must dilute with oil. Almond oil, even olive oil is really great as well. So just really pure oils. So I'm someone that's always had really sensitive skin. You know, I've tried that many different brands of essential oils, different organic makeup, you know, so-called certified organic, you know, various skincare lines and hair care lines, and you name it, I would always break out in a rash every single time all over my face, this red itchy rash. But with these oils, I find you know, obviously the oils that are a bit more hot, I have to dilute. But in generally speaking, I'm able just to pop a couple of drops on and I don't get any skin sensitivity. But just really listen to your body and work with that anyway. And aromatically, so if you don't have a diffuser, that's what we recommend to use, is a diffuser. Not a vaporizer, not an oil burner, not an electric oil burner, but a diffuser. So there's no heat involved with the diffuser. It's simply just a cool vapor that evaporates into the air. And most of them have a timer that you can put on from 4 to 8 hours, most of them. And then even when the diffuser turns off, it continues to evaporate throughout the air for a longer period of time as well. If you don't have a diffuser though, you can simply just pop a couple of drops of the oils in your palms, close your eyes and deeply inhale, and you'll find that you still get the same benefits as well. It's your own diffuser. So doTERRA does have the diffusers as well, but you can pick them up anywhere. And here's just a little doTERRA wellness pyramid. So obviously, you know, it's not just having all the ginger in the world to conquer your morning sickness. And even outside of pregnancy, you know, it's not just essential oils. It's not just, you know, eating loads of vegetables. It's exercising. It's resting and managing stress. And it's also reducing toxic load and taking, you know, self-informed care as well. So it's all of it. It's a holistic approach. So essential oils during pregnancy. So discuss your needs with your healthcare provider. Start with smaller amounts more regularly and dilute, and always use common sense. You know, so there's certain oils I've come across in my learning through working with these oils that are suggested to be okay, but I personally, it just hasn't felt right with me to use some particular blends, so I just haven't used them. So really tap into that inner body wisdom and listen to your gut. It knows. So start with 1 to 2 drops of essential oil in a teaspoon of carrier oil. That's the best way to go about starting to use essential oils in pregnancy. So I'm just going to briefly play a quick video for you. This is doTERRA's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. David Hill, and he's just going to spend a couple of minutes talking about how you can embrace essential oils during pregnancy.
Secondary issues, whether it's morning sickness or discomfort, being able to have solutions that are timely and effective is essential. I believe that the essential oils can safely be used by anyone, and that during pregnancy, taking advantage of the benefits and the safety associated with these oils is so wonderful. To have solutions that are timely and effective is essential. I believe that the essential oils can safely be used by anyone.
Okay, so it was just a quick little video. I'm not sure if you got any feedback there. I got a little bit at the end. It was starting to repeat itself just because I'm sharing the screen. Okay, so back to our slide. So you can look that up in your own time anyway if that didn't play as it should have. So that's just Dr. David Hill, so you can just search him. Okay, so we're going to begin with clary sage. So for the last few times I've presented this same presentation, I've always started by saying, I don't know why I put clary sage first, because you actually can't use it until the end of your pregnancy. But I tried to put things in alphabetical order. So that's my OCD coming through. So yes, this one's purely for labour only, so to bring about the baby. Another great oil for labour as well is our Carry Calm blend, which is a roll-on blend with some really great essential oils, one of them being clary sage and also the Vitex as well. So that's why we only use them in the later stages of pregnancy. So used to induce labour, apply to abdomen and insides of the ankles every half hour in inhale. Used to speed up contractions, you can massage your lower abdomen and lower back. Helps to reduce labour pains, massage your hips, bottom of the feet and abdomen. Inhale or diffuse in the room. So it's really handy to have one of those diffusers, whether it's the hospital or your home, wherever you're deciding to have your baby. Really handy to have that diffuser. And here's just a little remedy that you can make. So this is an energizer spray during that transition phase in labour. So it's just mixing 15 drops of wild orange with 10 drops of elevation, lavender and clary sage together in a 4-ounce glass spray bottle, and then top that with water. So really important with these particular essential oils to only ever be using them in glass spray bottles, not plastic. So because the oils are so pure, they recognize toxins and synthetics very easily, and they don't like them, and they will eat them up. So you only have to, there's a fun little party trick I like to do with some of my classes, and you especially get this result with the citrus oils, if anything. Just placing a drop of lemon or wild orange in a polystyrene cup, and you'll actually see it create holes in the bottom of the cup just in a few minutes, just because it doesn't like synthetics. So just goes to show that when we're drinking our citrus oils, it is removing those petrochemicals and toxins from our body. So the proof is in the polystyrene cup, I say. Then you've got your citrus bliss. So the ingredients in this beautiful oil is wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine, clementine, with a hint of vanilla absolute. And it sounds like a delight, and it is. It's an absolute dream. And every time I smell it still, it makes my mouth water. Makes me feel like a citrus icy bowl. So it eases feelings of sadness and low mood, and you can diffuse that one or inhale again for an immediate lift. Use it to feel energized. Again, inhale, diffuse, or massage onto your back, shoulders, back of the neck to ease feelings of fatigue. So it's a really great one to embrace, both this one and wild orange on its own during that first trimester. When you are very tired, the baby's growing rapidly, and you are feeling a bit, you might be feeling a bit sick as well. And also in the later stages as well, when you're ready to pop and it's very heavy on your feet. That's a really great one, and you can just soak with that one in the bath as well. So it does promote healthy circulation and eases swelling. You can massage it onto the soles of your feet in an upwards direction from the ankles towards the heart. And you can put that in a foot bath as well, that one, with some Epsom salts. And you wouldn't think it, but it's also great for reducing digestive discomfort as well. So just adding a drop to a glass of water, or alternatively, just diffusing, inhaling, or massaging over your tummy. So personally, I just love it. So I drink this one. So might even have a couple of drops. Then you've got elevation. So this is another happy, joyful, energizing blend. Smells completely different. Does contain some citrus oils, but it elevates you. As soon as you smell it, it just lifts you up and brightens your day. So you've got your lavender flower, lavender, Hawaiian sandalwood, tangerine peel, melissa, ylang ylang, alamy resin, osmanthus, lemon myrtle, and that's all in that one. So this is their joyful blend. So it can ease feelings of sadness and low mood, diffuse or inhale in your palms, massage upper back and back of the neck, promotes joyful feelings and eases fatigue, diffuse or inhale. Again, you can massage that behind your neck and your back. And this was the other one that was in that energizer spray for labour in the transition phase. And it's all well and good as well to make these little sprays up and pack your essential oils and pack the diffuser, but you've got to use them as well. And that's just not in pregnancy. A lot of people get excited about the oils, they get them delivered to the door, and then they just sit in a cupboard and collect dust. So we don't want that to happen, because they actually work and they smell beautiful too. Frankincense. So the king of all oils, they call this one, because there's nothing really that frankincense can't do for your body, mind, and spirit. It can, just about assist with any condition or ailment, that you might be facing. So it can ease feelings of low mood and sadness. So just by placing a couple of drops under the tongue, diffusing or inhaling in your palms. So for anyone that's familiar with frankincense, you would think, oh, no way would you stick that one in your mouth. It is a very unusual sort of taste, but I use it on a daily basis now, just for maintenance and vitality, and I'm used to it now, and I sort of look forward to having that daily. So I personally just pop one drop on my thumbprint, and I just pop that up onto the roof of my mouth, and it really helps. It's a great way to start your day, but it's also great if you have a regular meditation practice or practice yoga as well. It's a really, really grounding oil, frankincense. So this one can soothe back pain, so massage into the affected area, but it's also lovely to have a soak in the bath with as well, with the Epsom salts. Frankincense is also really great for any sort of skin imperfections. It's often found in anti-aging products as well. So it can prevent stretch marks. So you can just make up a little rub with some coconut oil or shea butter, whatever it might be for you. You can mix that with things like geranium and lavender. Even grapefruit's really nice as well. And just rub that over your belly and your thighs every day. Now, geranium. It's personally been my favourite oil throughout my journey this second time around. Even before I fell pregnant, I was using geranium, just a ridiculous amount. I just felt really drawn to it. And you can just see, the number of benefits that it can have for you during this time as well. So geranium can ease anxious feelings. So you can have a soak in the bath with that one as well. It's just really rejuvenating. Promotes healthy circulation and reduces swelling. So again, when you're using the oils to promote that circulation and reduce swelling, you want to be applying them in an upwards direction. So from the soles of the feet, then working your way up the legs towards the ankles and then towards the heart and over the heart. Can even ease discomfort of hemorrhoids as well. So you can just apply that straight to the affected area or add it to a shallow bath and have a little sit. Have a nice soak. Eases feelings of sadness and low mood. So you can diffuse or inhale that. It can also soothe sore breasts as well. It promotes healthy blood pressure, so you can combine that with lemongrass and lavender as well. And you can rub it over the heart and on the reflex points of the left hand. It eases back pain, eases sore legs, and it also eases fatigue and promotes energy. So massage your legs, back, shoulders, diffuse or inhale. And again, like I said, this is a really beautiful one I love to put into my stretch mark body butter. Grapefruit, and this one tastes amazing too. I've been drinking it daily. So it naturally energizes and eases fatigue. You can diffuse it, inhale it, drink it. Massage it onto your back, shoulders, and the back of your neck just to feel revitalized. Promotes a positive mood, and you can apply it to fatigued sore muscles by applying to the affected area. So who would have thought, grapefruit, you can use that on sore muscles as well to relieve tension. Ginger. So this is your first trimester best friend. I swear by it. So it eases digestive discomfort and indigestion. Massage over your belly area, chest and throat. And it does keep things flowing. We can all sometimes experience a little bit of, discomfort and struggle to go to the toilet a bit in that first trimester, or perhaps it even lasts longer for some people. So just by simply giving yourself a nice tummy rub and applying it to the soles of your feet, even diffusing it, drinking it, if that's a nice taste for you. I often do a drop of ginger and a drop of lemon in some warm water. It also promotes healthy circulation and reduces swelling again. And yes, does obviously ease morning sickness. So the best places to use it, in particular for morning sickness, is to rub it behind the ears, jawline, and over the navel. So ginger is one of those hot oils. It's not hot, but it can be for some people with sensitive skin. So again, just take precaution and just use some coconut oil. Lavender, again, like the geranium, there's, numerous remedies for this one. So it eases feelings of sadness and low mood, promotes a positive mood and eases fatigue, promotes healthy circulation and can reduce swelling, promotes healthy blood pressure. Again, it's that blend of geranium and lemongrass with the lavender, prevents stretch marks, You can use it for labour pains, massage your hips, bottoms of the feet and abdomen, eases sore legs, promotes a restful night's sleep. We all know that lavender is fantastic for sleep. And especially in pregnancy, it's a great one to embrace because especially as we get into the later stages of pregnancy, it can get really uncomfortable and we've got the sore hips and the leg pain. So, it's a really wonderful one to use. And again, you can use that one for a relaxing birth. So you can use this one in your active phase of labour. So it's 20 drops of lavender, 15 drops of wild orange, and 15 drops of peppermint. So again, you want to use that glass spray bottle. And then you can also use it in the Energizer blend in that transition phase. Lemon. So this is the first, when I first embraced the essential oils and I got my little kit sent to my house, this was the first oil I began using because when I went to my first introductory class, I couldn't remember much more about what my friends said at the time. All I remembered was that lemon was safe to drink in your water and it's detoxifying and cleansing for the body. So that's, I sort of just went crazy on that for a couple of weeks. And just having one drop in a glass of water a few times a day. And I just instantly felt like I had more energy. My skin became clearer. My eyes became clearer. And I even had people saying that to me as well. And I could only put it down to this oil. So again, try that with the polystyrene cup. It's a pretty amazing little trick. So it promotes healthy circulation and reduces swelling, eases morning sickness. So yeah, this one, ginger and peppermint, I was really embracing during that first trimester. So again, for morning sickness, rub it in behind the ears, jawline, over the navel, and the soles of the feet every few hours. So in pregnancy, less is more, but you have to be using them regularly. So rather than doing 20 drops in the morning and then 20 drops at night, do 1 or 2 drops in the morning and then a couple of hours later, do another 1 or 2 drops. You're going to get more of an effective response doing it that way. It keeps things flowing as well, like the ginger. It's another great one for if you're struggling to go to the toilet. Promotes a positive mood and eases fatigue as well. So it's a beautiful one just to diffuse, and even just smelling from your palms when you've got that horrible morning sickness come over you. And wild orange. So promotes healthy circulation and reduces swelling, eases digestive discomfort and indigestion, promotes positive mood and eases fatigue. And again, you can use it in both the active and transition phases of labour for both a relaxing and energising birth. So for people who are interested in these little mixes I've created here, or any of the suggested uses that I've gone through tonight, I can actually pop these up on the Facebook event group for this event. I'm more than happy to share these with you guys, because I realise I'm talking quite quick and going through the slides, so you probably won't have time to scribble it all down. And ylang ylang, absolutely divine. So when you smell this one, if you're not familiar with the name or the scent, when you smell it, you'll probably think of a day spa. That's where it takes me to anyway, or a tropical island somewhere. So it promotes healthy blood pressure, promotes a positive mood and eases fatigue, promotes a restful night's sleep, and can also ease anxious feelings as well. So it's another really beautiful oil. Okay, so they were your main 11 oils that I suggest for use during pregnancy. So all of those oils except that clary sage and the clary calm blend the roll-on blend I was briefly telling you about. They're the only two that you wouldn't use until labour, really. But all the other ones you can embrace and know that they're safe. So postpartum care. So these are the top oils for after birth. You've got bergamot, citrus bliss, clary sage, elevation, geranium, frankincense, helichrysum, patchouli, tea tree, also known as melaleuca, and wild orange. So soothing postpartum discomfort. So for after pains, you can massage lavender and clary sage over your lower abdomen and apply a hot compress on that as well. And lots of rest, as much as you can get. For anxiety, inhale wild orange or lavender, and you can use that in a diffuser. Roman chamomile and frankincense are also really great as well. For C-section incision care, apply lavender, frankincense, and helichrysum to promote healing, and add tea tree into that mix if there's an infection as well. For lovely perineum care, you can make a beautiful mist. So add a few drops of geranium, lavender, and helichrysum. Helichrysum I haven't broken down specifically tonight. That's for another time, but it's a wonderful oil. Yeah, I won't go into it tonight, but there's so much it can do in repairing the cells and the skin and the tissue, and it's a really great one for healing any sort of skin issue. It's a great one. So again, pop that little mix into a glass spray bottle and just top that up with a carrier oil. So when you're using a carrier oil in a spray, I choose to use fractionated coconut oil. So it's just coconut oil, but in the liquid, so it won't solidify. But you can also use almond or olive oil as well. So mist it onto the tender area frequently. And you can also make your own little soothing pads. They like to give you those iced pads in hospital. So you can make your own ones with some beautiful essential oils and feel a bit better about having that down your pants. So 20 to 30 drops of lavender, Roman chamomile or geranium to a bottle of witch hazel. So shake mixture well and apply it to large maxi pads and place in the freezer until needed. So for postpartum sadness, you can use a combination of lavender, patchouli, which is another beautiful floral one that I love, frankincense, and clary sage in a diffuser. So we're just going to briefly touch on breastfeeding tonight. So for cracked nipples, you can apply lavender and olive oil to the nipples after each feeding. And myrrh is another one of those great oils that's really nourishing for the skin and can heal the skin tissue fast. So myrrh can be soothing as well. For fussiness and, struggling to latch on, you can diffuse lavender and or wild orange to help calm the both of you. For mastitis, hopefully you don't experience that, but if you do, use lavender on top of each infected breast throughout the day and massage the following blend over the entire breast. So 10 drops each of tea tree, lavender, and Roman chamomile into 2 tablespoons of carrier oil. So you want to massage that from the armpits towards the nipple. So there's a technique with applying it too. For milk supply issues, to start the production initially, apply 1 to 2 drops each of fennel, basil, and clary sage over each breast. And you want to be avoiding peppermint unless you want to decrease that milk supply and dry up. To increase milk supplies, so you might have, done that, initial dosage of the fennel, basil, and clary sage. But just make sure that you don't do that for any more than 10 days at a time. Okay. Now I'm just briefly going to go over another addition to doTERRA's essential oils. So they don't just have 80 different amazing single oils and essential oil blends, but they also have their own essential oil wellness supplements as well. So these three here is what is called their lifelong vitality supplements. So you can get these three together as a pack. So you've got your Alpha CRS, which is your cellular vitality complex, and that provides antioxidant protection to cellular DNA and other critical cell structures. You've got your Microplex VMZ food nutrient, so aka multivitamin, multi-mineral, but it's also a food nutrient formula. So it's got bioavailable vitamins and minerals that are deficient in our modern diets, but it's also got those whole food extracts as well. So it's not a bunch of synthetic vitamins and minerals just simply made in a lab. And then you've got their XEO Mega. This is their omega formula, but it also comes in a vegan version as well. So, using primrose oil and flaxseed instead of fish. So it's a revolutionary formula that blends certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils with natural marine and plant-sourced omega-3 oils and carotenoids. So this is the pack I've been taking since I started using doTERRA essential oils 8 months ago. I've been using it on a monthly basis, on a daily basis. But this 3-pack here will last you a month. So it's something you will need to reorder on a monthly basis. A dosage is 4 capsules a day. 4 of each a day. So you take 2 of each of those in the morning with food, especially when you're pregnant. I've made a couple of slip-ups just a couple of weeks ago where, I was feeling a bit queasy in the tummy with morning sickness, and I popped my lifelong vitality pills, and soon I won't tell you what happened, but they didn't go down very well. So like I said, you can get those 3 in a pack, and you can actually save $74 when you get them in that pack. So when you break it down, you're actually saving loads of money if you compare it to your high quality, all the highest quality supplements and vitamins that you would normally want to get in pregnancy. It works out a lot more affordable, and they're actually, like I said, they're bioavailable, and they're a higher quality, and they've also got those therapeutic grade essential oils added into each of those different 3 blends as well. So like I mentioned at the start of the presentation, I am going to take you through how you can now get your own wholesale account. So getting a wholesale account with doTERRA is simple and easy. It's not just for people who want to sell the oils. That's a really big misconception. So it's for anyone. There's no monthly order required, and you're just going to get that 25% discount off retail pricing. And that wholesale account will last you for a whole year, and then you just renew it again after a year. And when you renew it for a small fee of $25, doTERRA actually sends you out a free 15 ml peppermint oil, which is $25 as well. So you get the option to receive an additional 10 to 30% of your total purchases back in free product points on top of the 25% discount. So that's with doTERRA's loyalty rewards program, which I'm going to go through. And you can also get doTERRA's free product of the month with that rewards program as well. So that's additional program that you can opt into once you've got your wholesale account. You then also, with a wholesale account, have the ability to earn compensation and bonuses by simply sharing the essential oils and products with other users. So this is the lowest overall product cost and the smartest way to buy. So now I'm just going to go through a couple of little pregnancy kits that I've personally put together. This is the smaller starter kit. So if you weren't wanting to, invest a whole lot of money, you might be new to essential oils. This might be a whole totally new concept to you. This is a great start, and these are the real staple oils that I would suggest to use throughout pregnancy. So you get your clary sage, which is for labour, but then you can also use the wild orange, lavender, lemon, and even the peppermint in labour as well. But those other four you can use in trimester 1, trimester 2, you can use them the whole way through as well. So you can get all those 5 oils for $179 plus your shipping, which is $9.95, and that includes your yearly wholesale membership as well. So there's no additional hidden costs or anything. That's it, all out on the table. So that's a really great start. Like I said, you might be new to essential oils, you don't know where to start. That's why I've created these kits, so it's easily put together for you. And hey, I use these oils on a daily basis, so I know you will too. And this is the ultimate pregnancy kit that I've put together. So in this one, the kit includes 8 essential oils and blends. You get that elevation and the yummy citrus bliss blends, plus the ginger, which I feel every woman needs in that first trimester. Clary sage, wild orange, lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And you're going to get all those 8 oils for $316 plus your $9.95 shipping. And again, that all includes your yearly wholesale membership as well. So it's a really great start. And these, I forgot to mention as well, are all in a 15ml bottle as well. So the 15ml bottles of essential oils contain 250 drops. So they will, and especially in pregnancy, you're going to be using them sparingly as well. So they will last you a while. Beat the winter blues. So we're very lucky. doTERRA's got this amazing enrollment promo going at the moment. So if you decide to open up your own wholesale account with doTERRA before the 31st of July, you're going to receive a free 5ml Cheer blend and a 5ml Motivate blend. So Cheer is their uplifting blend that provides feelings of optimism and a cheerful boost of happiness and positivity. And Motivate is their encouraging blend, which promotes feelings of confidence and belief. So these 2 particular blends were created for the doTERRA emotional aromatherapy kit. So you can actually get these 2 oils as part of their emotional aromatherapy kit. But because they're the 2 most popular oils out of that kit, I feel, that's why they're promoting them as an enrollment incentive. So the 2 of these oils combined at retail price at $97.40. So you're going to get both of them free with any enrollment order that totals 150 PV plus. So the PV simply just stands for points. So both of those enrollment kits are worth a certain amount of points. So with that ultimate pregnancy kit, you will qualify to get both of those free oils. And then I've also decided to add in a personal little gift as well, just to welcome you on your motherhood journey and your essential oil journey as well. So just by simply ordering either of the kits or by just placing a wholesale order with me, you're also going to receive a 5ml wild orange oil, which again can be used the whole way throughout your pregnancy, and a mini guide to essential oils booklet. So this is the Modern Essentials booklet. And I've been giving these to men and women for the last 8 months. when they enroll with their wholesale account, and they just love me for it. It's such a savior because most of them are new to, the whole concept of essential oils. So to just have that little reference guide, and they know they don't have to rely on someone else or, send me a text or a call. What do I use for this? My little girl's got this or my husband's got this. They can just flick through their book and, they've got an answer for most of them. So here's this loyalty rewards program that I was mentioning before. So you've got your wholesale account, which you get your 25% discount with for a whole year until you decide to renew it. But then you can also opt in to doTERRA's loyalty rewards program. So this is the most cost-effective way of purchasing the oils, and you will benefit greatly from the amazing rewards of this program. So you're getting the best deal, and you can save up to 30% off in addition to your wholesale account. So that's up to 55% off. Plus you're earning free shipping, plus you'll be eligible to receive a free product of the month by simply doing an order of 125 points each month before the 15th of the month. You can also earn product points that you can redeem for more free product each month as well. So you'll find that once you get, even if you start with a little kit, and once you begin using them, you will become addicted, you'll get hooked. I know I did, and then as I used them more, I was like, I have to share this with people. This stuff has personally changed my life. It's, been a lifesaver for, that many different things in our family. And now being able to share this with other families is my passion. So that's why I'm on this call sharing this information with you all tonight. So to break it down, to make a bit more sense of it all, so the loyalty rewards program is simply doing an automatic monthly order. So you do have to go in each month and edit what's in your shopping cart. So by doing an order each month of 1 to 49 PV or points, that maintains where you are on that scale of the loyalty rewards program. So you're not going to get the product of the month. You won't be earning any points to redeem for free products, but you will maintain where you are on that scale of things. However, the best way, to get free products and to get the free product of the month each month is to be doing an order of 50 points a month. So 50 PV is around about 80 Australian dollars, depending on which oils you get each month. They're all worth a different amount of point value. So by simply doing 80 to $150 a month, so it can be 50 plus. So whatever you decide to order, the sky's your limit. So months 1 to 3, by doing a monthly order of 50 PV plus, you're going to get back 10% in your product points to then redeem for free products the following month. Months 4 to 6, you'll get back 15%, and then you can see that grows to 20, 25, and after a year, you're getting back 30% back in product points off each order. So if I put through an order that was $100, so it might be 70 PV or something or other, but it works out to be 100 Australian dollars, you will get back 30 PV after a year. Okay, but when you're first starting, by doing a monthly order of $100, you'll get back 10 points for your next order. Okay, and then I also mentioned that you can also receive their free product of the month as well. So that's simply just by placing your monthly order before the 15th of the calendar month and making sure that that's sitting at 125 PV plus to get that free oil of the month. And then if you choose to do an order of 100 PV plus, and you're finding you're really embracing the oils, you're starting to talk about them with your friends and family, and you're just genuinely sharing them, and people want to know more about these oils you're using and how they can get some, just by simply, passing the word on, and you can sign them up yourself. And just by doing a monthly order of 100 PV, you can actually get commission for that as well. And then here's a book that I recommend people get if they're beginning to use essential oils, especially in pregnancy. So this is Essential Oils for Pregnancy, Birth and Babies by the beautiful Stephanie Fritz, who's a qualified midwife, and she's been with doTERRA for about eight years now, so since doTERRA first established themselves. So she's been embracing the oils for a long time and has been using them with her mums for a while. So she really knows her stuff, and that's a great resource. So you can purchase that at the website I've got listed. And that's a really great website also. There's lots of essential oil accessories you can get on that site. Okay, and that brings us to a close. So I want to thank you all for jumping on the call tonight. This has been recorded as well, so if you're listening to this later on YouTube, thank you for popping in and having a listen. But I really do hope that you've also got something out of this presentation as well, because this is why I've done this. It is all for you guys, because I know how much the oils are helping me throughout my pregnancy, and even before my pregnancy as well. So yeah, I really hope you got something out of tonight. And if you do feel inspired and empowered to try the oils for yourself and see how you feel using them in your pregnancy, or you might have already had baby, or maybe you're planning on starting a family, they're really, really special. And, they're wonderful things that you can be using daily and embracing in your family. So if you would like to stay in touch or get in touch with me about opening your own wholesale account, you can simply email me at my email address, which is down the bottom there. So hello@taylorharfine.com.au. There's more information about how you can enroll with doTERRA. I've got some blog posts up there on the oils as well on my website. Then I've also got a Facebook page as well, which I post my monthly webinars on and my upcoming events around Victoria as well. Okay, so I'll stop sharing the screen. Okay, so thanks again for joining us tonight. And yeah, like I said, if you'd like to get in touch, I am also going to post the links to how you can do that in that Facebook event page as well. So if you would like any of those suggested remedies or oil uses that I had in the presentation, just simply email me or send me a private message on Facebook and I can send that to you as well. But I will post them in the group as needed as well. Right, so have a great night and thank you for joining us. All right.